So hi and welcome back to Skyrim with Golden Guild Gaming. I am Ben, and your name?
Yeah, it's Chris.
He doesn't normally do that. Don't hate us if this is your first Golden Guild Gaming episode. Just give us a little bit more of a chance. Now, Winterhold glitched out on us and wouldn't let us do any college stuff, so we decided, hey, what does Lizard Belle really want to do with her life? She wants to go join the Stormcloaks.
Find the Redguard woman.
That is not what Lizard Belle wants to do with her life.
I never found that Redguard woman.
No, we did not. I have never found it in any of my playthroughs.
Exactly, same.
I don't know what the questline is at all.
No, wait, I have found her. Because she's inside one of the houses in Skyrim or something. Or Skyrim, of course she's in Skyrim. In Whiterun or something.
Yeah, I think I have, like, run into her and I knew who she was, but I never actually did the questline.
Yeah, same.
Because...
Like, I talked to her and I got, like, the first part of that quest completed.
Yeah.
But then I never did anything else to it.
I never even did that part of the quest. I just kind of ignored it. But anyway, this is the last episode of Skyrim for this, like, session and before we take our break, so we gotta make good use of it.
Yeah, oh my god, so much nicer.
Yes, it's not dark anymore.
I'm
Well,
very
not as
sorry.
dark.
I'm very sorry, by the way, if you guys couldn't see stuff. But
It seemed like it wasn't too bad in the capture, but... Can you take me to Windhelm, please? Because that's where my honey is. My honey ULFRIC. Because he is who we're really going to. Yum. What if Lizard Belle's real goal, because she is a lizard, what if she actually wants to seduce ULFRIC and then eat him?
But that would be sad.
But I mean, she's a lizard, it's just her natural instinct.
Meh. I think that she's like...
You think she's more human than that?
Yeah, down with that. I'm down with that.
You think she just wants to go with the whole seducing ULFRIC thing, not the eating him thing?
Yeah, because that would just be sad.
Yeah, even though I'm sure we could get a mod for it.
I'm sure we could. Just like, instead of a shout, you just like... Your tongue just flies out and like wraps around someone and then just... And then they just die.
You know what I'm realizing? Lizard Belle would want to be a vampire because she would
Someone
think
is behind you.
Is that a dragon? Where? Where oh where is my dragon friend? Where oh where can he be? Can I kill him for some souls? Because that sounds great to me. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
I
shouldn't be gaming on YouTube, I should be creating poems and songs. Is that dragon...
I'm a poet and I didn't even realize it.
Does he want a piece of us? Because, I mean, I'm totally up for fighting him, because then I get his soul. Depends on whether or not he's up for it. Where you going, dude? Can you hear my shouting? Because, I mean, I'm shouting at you in your language, the language of the dragons. Now, looks like he doesn't want any of this.
Wait, isn't the first word, like...
Foos!
Is that force, or...
Foos is force, I believe.
So you're just
or maybe
screaming,
push.
Force!
It's either force or push, I think.
I think we can check.
Yeah, we can. It shows us what the word means.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it means force.
Force, yeah.
Yeah. There is push and, like...
Strength
or something like that.
Yeah. Power.
Power, yeah.
Yeah, I think da is power. Because that adds... Like, the third word is the one that adds being able to send people flying.
Yeah.
That's power. The first one is just a little bit of a force on people.
Yeah.
And then the second one allows you to push them over. So it all makes sense. But anyway, we are officially in Windhelm, the city that all of our dreams will really come true in. Because our only real dream is to have ULFRIC love us.
Maybe you should put your weapons away.
Well, it's not like anyone will attack me for it, but sure.
Yeah. It's just like, people will be... Gods might get nervous with a man with his weapons drawn or whatever they say.
Well, I mean, we have that upgraded guard like dialogue and interactions mod, so I don't know what they'd say.
Get nervous.
Well then.
His weapon drawn.
Hi, Windhelm guard. It's
what is it? Argonians?
Oblivion really did do some things better than Skyrim, but Skyrim did some things better than Oblivion. I like that Oblivion gave you an unarmed stat so that you could like go purely like fisticuffs and stuff like that, and like also had an acrobatic stat and stuff like that. I don't know. I believe we've already met. We're playing so coy. But anyway, I played some Oblivion and I have it for PS3, but I've never played
I do too.
like any of it at all, and I really want to sometime because it seems so cool.
I believe I also have Morrowind for the Xbox.
I helped Ralof escape. He said he'd vouch for me, so we could try to make him jealous by talking about Ralof, or we could say we could have gone anywhere, but we came here to you. Is that what Lizzie would say? Lizzie's smooth. We are more than an able fighter, and we can summon more able fighters for you.
Yes.
So, he's against us. What are we talking about, Whiterun? Yes, I believe so. Should probably be paying attention to the text that I skip more, but
Yeah.
most people here who are watching have played Skyrim, and if they're not watching, then they can piece together the story from what they say and from what we say and everything.
Yeah. We're joining the Stormcloaks right now. That's what's happening right now.
Yep, Stormcloaks are like the natives of Skyrim, and they want to stop the Imperials from taking over their land. I want to fight the Empire. That's why I'm here. I want to join. You're not ULFRIC, so I don't really have to... Yeah, I can handle anything you throw at me.
We're saying that so that, like, we're saying
ULFRIC
it louder.
gets jealous.
Yeah, we're being like, yeah, I can handle anything you throw at me, and then, like, saying it loud enough so that ULFRIC can hear.
Well then, guess I'm just off to kill that ice wraith. Oh hey, what is it? Resist cold potion, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yay.
elixir of resist cold and ice wraith bone.
Sweet.
Yeah, bone. This shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, we have Flamanda, or no, I said Flamanda because that's what Lanny Pator from TFS named his. Oh hey,
Got
that's
something
what he
I'm
named
supposed
his
to-
flame
you-
Matronek.
Your eyes.
A letter. He wouldn't say it, just that he was a friend of yours. I believe those letters are always quests, or they tell you where a word of power is. That's what I believe those letters always are.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's a friend. That's all we know. Yeah, find the source of power in Kilcreath Ruins. That's a word of power. But we're not doing that right now, because we are going to kill an ice wraith and join our favorite person in the entire world, ULFRIC Stormcloak.
Yay!
Where do we want to go to do that? Where exactly is the mission? Right over here. Sadly, we do have to go back to Winterhold just so that we can get there faster. But
Yeah.
we'll only be there for a second. We'll, like, yell at some people and make them feel bad while we're there.
Yes.
Let's see, who do we run into first to make feel bad? Because Lizzie, she has a sharp tongue on her, and not just because she's a lizard.
I kind of want to see if there is a mod where, like, instead of a shout, you, like, use your
You
tongue
eat
and...
people.
And
Maybe not that specific,
then you,
but
like,
I'm
heal,
sure,
but...
I'm sure there is definitely a mod that can give you the ability to eat people. This should be a safe drop. Yay! We only took a very small amount of damage.
We pretty much already regenerated it.
Mm-hmm. Because Lizzie, she is built to last. Chris, don't worry. I know my Skyrim mountains. You can just billy goat down them. That's what Skyrim is known for. Yeah, it's billy goating. That's why this game is so perfect for the Golden Guild goat.
We still need that name.
Yeah, you guys didn't leave any sort of comments saying the name, jerks. So, I believe it was episode 6 that we asked for your comments about the Golden Guild goat. So, if you didn't post anything there, then post down in the comments below here what you think the Golden Guild goat's name should be. Of course, it should probably be something starting with G, but
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
I think
So.
it would be fun if it started with a G, like Gus or something like that.
Guess it's what the audience chooses.
That is completely true.
Lizzie is best fisher. She doesn't trust anyone else to catch her food with their dirty hands, so she needs to do it herself. But in the cleanest way possible. So what she does is she takes out her claw and she pokes it through the salmon and then like puts it in a waterproof and like airtight sack so that none of the gross dead fish germs can seep out.
Alright.
That's how Lizzie gets her fish.
Sounds like it's a pretty decent plan.
Were you just looking for anything to say there?
I just couldn't think of what I should call that.
Oh yeah,
plan.
so in the last episode we talked about like our opinions on some of the live action movies and the ones that we've seen, but we didn't actually talk about what we think of
like the normal movies.
Yeah. The normal.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, I just sliced the dog open.
No, you just kicked it. You're just like, boom, like a football.
Let's shove some more into Magicka as usual. Let's get some more conjuration buffs.
Bound weapons do more damage. Yes.
And then we can probably get this next, because being able to summon stuff farther away is pretty useful in the long run.
But since we're using this mainly, it's...
Ooh, Soul Stealer. That might be what we want to get next anyway. I'm not exactly sure what we'll decide as far as that goes. But for now, we're pretty good with this. Because now our Bound Sword will do even more damage.
Yes.
And it was already pretty strong.
Yeah. Alright, so back onto that topic.
Yes, animated movies. Like animated anime movies.
Yes.
Not live action. So, like, some of my favorite anime movies have been the Full Metal Alchemist movies, Star of Milos, Gates to Shambhala, or whatever it was called, and I think those were the only two. And I really enjoyed those. I don't think I've seen a lot of other anime movies, though.
Well, one of my favorite anime movies, like, I have two, I was gonna talk about it, yeah. I think that's...
Well, I was just gonna say the Naruto movies, Road to Ninja and stuff like that. I have never seen Naruto the Last, though, which people say is really good, and I've never seen the Boruto movie, which people also say is really good, but I know what you're going to talk about, so I'll let you go to that.
Okay, so my favorite... My stomach is growling.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so one of my favorite movies is... Now, this could be, like... A lot of people might take this, like... Because maybe they didn't like it, but... Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods is one of my favorite, like, anime movies, because... I don't know.
Not a bad choice.
It's just like the battle scenes in it were amazing. The story that they made for it was amazing. I know that like Super hasn't like the story pretty much revamped, but
a lot of people say that they did it worse in Super than they did in the movie.
Okay. One of the reasons I loved Battle of Gods is because of the scene that they did with Vegeta, where Bulma got, like, hit by Beerus.
My Bulma!
Yeah, they made that so epic in the movie.
Yeah, it was amazing.
But then, like, you just need to watch both of them. When you watch, like, what happens in the Super, it looks like Vegeta is, like, has to poop really, really badly. And so it's, like, falling on the ground, like, his head is hurting because, like, he's so constipated or something. Like, I just didn't like it. Like, that, like, I don't know. It made it seem more out of, like, not out of, like, anger and love. It was more out of, like...
having to poop.
Yes, or desperation, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just my kind of thing. And then... Oh, sorry. Continue.
I also really love Battle of the Gods. That's probably one of my favorite anime movies of all time. But then I was going to move on and talk about Resurrection F, the movie.
Oh, yeah. So, do you want to talk about me?
Well, first, I want to talk about it.
Okay.
But first, I want to prefix this by saying I haven't seen, like, any of Super. The only full episode of Super I've seen is the baseball episode, which, let me tell you, was a good introduction to the series. That's probably my favorite Dragon Ball filler ever, or close to it. But so...
People actually really hated it, because Vegeta's arms were, like, really scrawny. Like, there was no muscle, and people were like, he's a Super Saiyan Blue! He shouldn't be like that! And, I mean, I was completely fine with that. I didn't really care.
But, so back to Resurrection F. I loved the Resurrection F movie, and I saw it in theaters with Chris and Michael from Meteor Gameplays, and it was an amazing experience, and I loved it a lot.
Yeah.
The only problem, like... And just in general, I'm not a critic of movies, but a problem that I had with that was that Goku and Vegeta, they didn't really get to work together, and, like, they didn't get to show off their dynamic duo, which is, like, what the whole thing about it was.
Well, I don't know. Like, a lot of people complained about, like, that they didn't work together, but it is their, just, like, their relationship. They don't work together.
Yeah.
And they knew that they didn't absolutely have to work together.
Yeah, that's very true.
They knew they could take on Frieza. It wasn't that big of a deal to them.
That's very true. But, like, I had been expecting that, I think, because I think in some, like, promo picture for the movie, I'd seen them, like, fighting side by side against Frieza. But of course, I still loved the movie. It was amazing for me. But so, bottom line, like, not just that I expected Goku and Vegeta to fight together, it was that I feel like that movie didn't have enough time to be as amazing as it could be. I feel like there were a lot of things that it... Is there any reason that I need to be talking to you still? But so... Oh, what's the mission? But so... Jagged Crown... Apparently I'm raiding a place. But so anyway... I really thought that they didn't have enough time in Resurrection F to expand upon a lot of the, like, subjects and battles and stuff, because they could have been so awesome, which is why I had been hoping that in Super, when they would have, like, multiple episodes of time and stuff to do it, and do it right, I was really hoping they would, like, do it really well, and it would be one of the best Dragon Ball arcs of all time, in my opinion. But I haven't seen it yet. And
I haven't heard much about it.
And a lot of people are saying that it's not even as good as the movie, which makes me sad.
There was one thing that I loved, and it was Ginyu came back.
Oh, well then.
He took over the body of... what was his name?
Oh yeah, one of
sleek-
Frieza's minions.
Yeah, one of Frieza's minions. He took over the body of that guy.
I did hear that.
I don't care what people say, I love that. That was amazing.
I
That
did
was a
hear
perfect
about
way to bring him
that,
back.
but I myself have not seen it.
Another thing
Where?
that kind of made me sad about Resurrection F, but like I do love this movie. Like it's not like I hate it in any way. But right now, if you want to watch the movie, just pause this video right now because I'm gonna spoil like the end of the movie.
And then go subscribe. Just
Alright,
like before you watch the movie, go subscribe.
All right. So, but yeah. So if you haven't seen the movie and you are planning on seeing the movie, I'm literally about to spoil the end of the movie. So you might want to just pause this for a minute and go pause it for a minute. No, like pause it for like an hour and go watch it, and then come back. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Krillin's secretly a girl.
Yes. Okay. So what happens is like Goku battles Frieza. Like obviously the people who are here have seen the movie, unless you're just like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, which a lot of people are. Maybe they're not
Totally.
interested in Dragon Ball, or maybe
That's
just
fair.
whatever.
Just like a lot of people who have seen the movie will know what like I'm talking about. So anyways, in the scenes or in the movie, Goku is the first one to fight Frieza. And so he fights Frieza for a while, and then Vegeta's like, hey, I want to turn. And then Goku's like, no, that's not fair. You figured out Frieza's weakness too. And then Vegeta then, I believe, started fighting Frieza, and then Vegeta was about to kill Frieza. But then Frieza blew up the planet, and then Whis was like, alright, it'll turn back time. And then they turned back time, and then then Goku killed Frieza. And I thought that was stupid. They should have found a way to make it so that Vegeta killed Frieza. Because, like...
Yeah, I would have liked that.
Yeah, because, like, obviously it's Goku who beats Frieza. But, like, Vegeta should have gotten, like, redemption, or... Not exactly redemption, more like vengeance.
Yeah, his moment
Frieza.
of glory and his moment of pride and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe that was part of it. Maybe it was so that Vegeta couldn't have that moment of pride. Because, I mean, they've been trying to emphasize how he's, like, starting to get past his pride. But I don't know.
Also, really fast, I want to tell you about this. You've heard about the Universe Survival Arc, right?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Okay, anybody, again, if you don't want this to be spoiled, then, like, it's not really a spoiler, it's just, like, what the Universe Survival Arc is, apparently, from what I've heard. So, apparently, from what I've heard is, the Universe Survival Arc is supposed to be, like, some universes doing, like, an all-out brawl against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so, supposedly, all of the losers of the Universe Survival Arc, the all-time loser or something like that of the Universe Survival Arc,
Their universe gets destroyed.
their universe gets destroyed. So,
Stop running.
the thing was, apparently, like, in one of the things, one of the universes, like, one of their guys was like, hey, can I do a battle against Goku, and if I win, then it'll be lifted, like, the universe will be destroyed. That will be lifted, so then no universe is destroyed by this. And so Zeno was like, okay, if you can beat Goku, then yeah. And then they told Goku, do not hold anything back at all. If you do, then
it won't count.
No, then he'll just die, pretty much.
Oh.
So
Well,
Goku was like, I wasn't planning on holding back, and then he pretty much destroyed the guy.
well then.
And so my brother has a prediction that everybody hates Goku now, and then when they're going to do the brawl, everybody's just going to instantly team up on Universe 7.
I have heard about that.
Yeah.
But-
And my brother also has a theory that Goku has a plan where whichever like universe gets destroyed, he's going to wish it back with the Super Dragon Balls.
Yeah, that is... I could definitely see that happening. I feel like Toriyama might actually do something different just because he might feel like Dragon Ball is getting predictable. I can see Toriyama as the person that he is wanting to do that.
But I
Because
don't
he's
know.
pretty clever.
But
a
it
lot of
is
the
also
time.
not like Goku to just want to get rid of so many strong fighters.
Yeah.
Because Goku wants a lot of strong fighters to stay. Also, if Vegito comes back in, like, if they do a fusion...
Or Gogeta.
I don't know. Vegito would be stronger is the thing. And the thing about the whole, like, Pitar fusion now is, like...
Yeah,
there's-
before it lasted forever. Now there's no problem with it.
Exactly. So there's no reason to use the fusion dance anymore,
Which
except...
is sad.
Unless if you don't have the earrings, but... It really doesn't matter anymore, because you can't mess up the Pitar fusion. The Pitar fusion is supposedly stronger, from what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh, you're about to die.
Oh, hey.
Well, that's a good way to end the episode.
Yep, thanks for watching.
But yeah, so the Pitar fusion, the timing thing is just stupid now,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, that's understandable. Hopefully you've enjoyed us talking about anime and whatnot.
Sorry if I
And-
spoiled things, if you were
Yeah,
gonna watch
but
it.
you gave plenty of spoiler warnings, so don't worry.
Yeah, alright,
Um,
so it's your fault.
Yeah, so look forward to Battle Block Theater on Monday, and thanks for tuning in with us this far, if you have. And remember to go tell your friends about the channel if you like it, because
Yay.
if not you, then who's gonna spread it around? And if it doesn't get spread around, then we'll never grow, and yeah.
Yay!
So anyway, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.